AI. You either love it, hate it, or don't mind it, right? Then you're one of those three. You're one of those three, or you might have slight positive or negative feelings towards it. But there's one fact that is absolutely true about AI. It does use quite a bit of water, and it's not. I'm not gonna be one of those people that see someone using AI to make like a funny clip, and I won't be that guy to be like, wow, there goes fucking 20 gallons of water. But I will look at you a little differently. I will look at you as if you are not a human. If you actively partake in using AI for literally everything, there is a large group of people who literally cannot live without AI or integrate AI a little too much into their lives. But AI is only gonna get bigger. Water's just gonna keep getting used to cool down these facilities. So I started to think. It happened yesterday. I was taking a shit. Real sticky one too. One of those ones that when you flush it's going to leave some fucking remnants behind. And I took the shit, flushed the toilet. I had closed the lid, washed my hands, stopped thinking about it. Then I'm like, hold on. Let me see if I need to courtesy flush. I opened the toilet, and it is a nice smear of poop. A nice little nothing too crazy. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, that doesn't warrant that doesn't warrant using like 3 gallons of fucking water to flush. Someone's gonna piss and it'll just flush away with that shit. Then I started to think about it. There's a serious fucking agenda with courtesy flushing. It is a fucking bathroom. What courtesy does there need to be? We all know what goes down in there. If someone takes a shit and leaves a little fucking smear of fucking doo doo in the toilet, that's not a big. In fact, that's a target for me to fucking. That's a target for me to fucking. That's target practice right there for when I take a piss. And I know courtesy flushing's all about nobody wants to see your poop. But who the fuck cares about what other people think? I'm serious. I'm serious. Why the fuck are we wasting water? That's gallons of water that could be non-dutified. That's some water that could have like been spared fucking meeting someone's fucking fecal matter. Just because there's levels to this shit. If you got damn near half a turd that's stuck to the toilet, yeah, motherfucker, you better courtesy flush, because at that point that's not a little smear. That's not a little smear at that point. That's a fucking turd still. That- but like, let's say you got you poop and it kind of sticks to the toilet bowl a little bit and it does a little smear. I don't think that justifies courtesy flushing, because I mean, fuck, man, this is kind of a hard subject to talk about, because shits are so variable. Because there are the shits that are gonna sit there and lift. The more they sit in the water, the more that they sit there, the more it kind of breaks away from the toilet bowl and all that shit. But there's also the shits that kind of get harder the longer they sit there. When it's not fresh out the press, once it starts getting cold, once that cold water and it starts sitting there, it hardens and it becomes like a fucking epoxy. So it's a very touchy subject, because everybody's shit's different. Everybody's shit is different inherently, but everybody's different shit also is different on any given day, right? You might have naturally sticky shit. Some days it'll be stickier. Some days that shit might just slip and slide, right? But if it's, you should be proud of your shit. You know what they say, what you give out, you get. Shouldn't it be the opposite as well? Shouldn't the contrary also work? What you put in, you get out. You should be proud of your shit. You should look at your fucking turd, whatever it is, a fucking long ass fucking snake, if it's a fucking 5 pebbles, you should look at that and you should be like, man, I made that. The the fiber or lack thereof is what made this. What I put in my body is what this is the culmination of all the fucking work that my body did just now or for the past couple of fucking hours. Yeah, you see that? That's the corn I ate. And you flush it and it leaves its little mark. You should be proud of that because that is a product that came from your body. That is a product that is hours of bodily function. It's a group project, right? It is a unique piece of art created from your organs functioning and the variety of nutrients that you put in your body. And as you see it leave, and it creates a beautiful 45-degree arc inside that toilet, you leave it there so other people can see, like, damn, that shit left gracefully. I respect that. I'm gonna piss it away. I'm gonna send it off with a fucking bang. I'm a fucking piss with pinpoint accuracy. I'm gonna piss that shit away. Give it a fucking give it a fucking Viking funeral, but for shit. But what I mean to say is it really that big of a deal? Okay, maybe if someone left a fucking sticky fucking quarter of a turd, they left like a fucking dingleberry in there. Sure, that'll justify it. But usually the amount that you have to courtesy flush is so negligible, it doesn't smell, unless it becomes a problem once it starts to stick. If it's one of those ones that doesn't like dissolve in the water and it kind of or break away, I don't know if shit dissolves. I'm gonna assume it dissolves. It's biodegradable. It's gonna dissolve one way or another, whatever, right? But if it's one of those that's just really, it really hardens and it fucking sticks and it doesn't. Okay, then I could see courtesy flushing, but it doesn't stink, and that's really it. To it, oh, when it's my shit, it doesn't bother me. Mm, you know what? I I might have just wasted a lot of fucking time. Cause now that I think about it, that shit pisses me off. When my little brother shits and he doesn't courtesy flush, that shit pisses me the fuck off. But if we're really looking at an environmental, if we're looking at an environmental standpoint, um, reducing water use, that I feel like is a good way to save water because that's one less gallon of water that's fucking just swimming in fucking doodle flakes. You know what I'm saying? You leave that there, someone pisses, flushes it all together, and it's just a piss and poop party, packaged together. Um, yeah, that's one way to save water, I think. I think it's a pretty decent idea, cause I don't think I don't think that little fucking speck of shit really warrants whatever, right? Whatever. You know what? A beautiful point just crossed my head. I I recalled a scene from a week or two ago where my cat's using the litter box and she sticks her head out of the little flap, and as she takes a shit, she just looks at me. She just kind of stares at me as she's pushing that fucking she's pushing that turd out. She's literally just making eye contact with me, and you could tell she's straining, or not straining, but you know how when animals shit, they're focused, they're in the zone. She's just staring at me. Then I thought about it. Cats are a pretty prideful, they're a pretty proud animal. Very territorial. They really give a fuck about they groom themselves. There a lot of cats are territorial. A lot of their behaviors are really focused around marking their territory, I guess I could say. And for a prideful cat, to just stare at me while she's taking a shit, it kind of just comes together, and it's really a beautiful thing. Because if this animal is uh, so proud, and she asserted her dominance with that. She said, "Yeah, I'm taking a shit, and I'm gonna stare you the fuck down. Cause what the fuck are you gonna do? Yeah, I'm fucking taking a shit. Yeah, I'm staring at you. I don't give a fuck." Then I started to think about it. What if, as men, we started using our shit smears as a way to assert dominance? Let's say you're rooming in a house with a couple of your boys. Just start leaving your shit in the toilet. Let them know whose fucking bowl that really is. And then maybe y'all start just, I don't know, start covering each other's shit stains with each other's shit stains to really just assert dominance. I feel like that'd be a pretty cool way to start asserting dominance. Just, it's like your signature. But that was just kind of the series of thoughts that came by. Literally, as soon as I pressed the stop button, I had this idea, and I was like, you know what? That would be fucking sick. So there's that.